sunlight shall light at the end of that summerless air chilly train.
Where are we?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Deep Dark Tunnel Diaries. This is segment number Lucky 7, and this week we've invited the artist Saturn to the tunnel. Hello.
Hello, Deep Dark Tunnel.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I feel fantastic. So this week we're premiering your song, Cry, which is your newest release with the artist Cleo Walks Through the Glass, who's an artist from New York. How exactly did you meet Cleo?
We followed each other on Instagram and on SoundCloud, and I started listening to Cleo's music, and I really loved it. Yeah, when I was staying at Cleo's place, I was like, we need to make music. Like, we definitely need to make music.
So, where are you from originally?
I'm from Chile.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, in South America.
So, aside from you making your own music as an artist, you're also a DJ, is that right?
Yes, I'm a DJ. I DJ twice a week. I DJ on Wednesdays on the 7th Layer Twitch for my residency, High Reality FM. And I DJ on Fridays for a radio station in my hometown.
So, when you were in New York, did you get an opportunity to perform?
Yeah, I got to DJ and I got to perform in New York, and it honestly was so surreal. Just performing, yeah, especially performing, it was so surreal for me, meeting all of my New York friends in real life and playing the same gig. It was so surreal.
So coming back to your song Cry, when you were in New York, how exactly did you and Cleo collaborate and make this song?
It started as an idea of, as I said, we have to make music together, and when I was in New York, he was sending me files, and I couldn't come up with anything, and I couldn't really work on those files because my laptop was in Chile. And yeah, so basically when I came back to Chile, I revisited the files he sent me and started working on some lyrics, working on the drums, some effects, and yeah, that's basically how we made the song.
So how exactly would you describe the tonality of your song Cry?
I would describe the song Cry as a sad song and dark pop, and yeah, definitely a witch house ballad.
You mentioned witch house, and this is another term that's very relevant in the underground scenes. How exactly would you characterize the genre as well as community of witch house?
So, witch house is a music subgenre that emerged, I'd say, early 2010s, and it takes inspiration from different genres of music, such as darkwave, shoegaze, crank, all that. Yeah, I am really inspired by witch house. It's one of my favorite genres. I feel like everything I do always has a witch house element to it.
I feel like your music resembles witch house a little bit. How do you describe your own music and your own sound?
So, I use a lot of dark synths, like really deep synths, like nostalgic melodies, and a lot of drum loops, distorted drum loops. So I make them sound like wind. And also just storm samples like lightning and all that.
And this idea of the storm seems to be like a reoccurring theme throughout your music as well as aesthetic. What does that exactly mean for you?
Well, it's all about the drama. So, as you said, my music is very dramatic, and I am a very dramatic person, and when I feel like I'm going through a storm, I like to make music that resembles that. And yeah, and I'm also like really obsessed with lightning bolts and storms and rain.
What would you call your aesthetic visually?
I would say it's definitely dark, ethereal, as you said. Yeah, it's pretty much that.
And I've seen your art that you release on your song covers, whether it be your visualizers or your Instagram posts and flyers. And it's all very distinguishable, like you know it's you. What can you tell us about the cover of Cry?
So it really doesn't have much to do with the song itself, but when I was staying in Brooklyn, I was walking down Linden Boulevard and I saw this pedestal, and it had a statue of the Virgin Mary. I just thought it was so pretty, and I took a picture of it. I used it for the cover of Cry because I thought it was a really good picture, and I did a good job with the editing.
Well, thank you so much for coming down to the Deep Dark Tunnel today. What are your socials so we could find you?
All my social medias are Saturn, that's SATVRNXX, and my music is on every streaming platform. And thank you so much for having me.
Of course. This is the song Cry by Saturn and Cleo Walks Through the Glass.
We're in the deep dark tunnel.
And that was Cry by Saturn and Cleo Walks Through the Glass. If you want to listen to Cry, you could find it on all streaming platforms under Saturn, that is SATVRNXX. This was Deep Dark Tunnel segment number Lucky 7, and I am Molly Trammell, your host. Thank you so much for listening. Are you an artist who wants to be featured on Deep Dark Tunnel Diaries? Follow us on Instagram at Deep Dark Tunnel Radio for more information.
Below the city